Not at all. I mean, woo, this one hurt. This one hurt. This one almost brought some animus out of me. I was like, I'm about to beef with Whitlock on this one because I think it's premature if you're talking about the 30 years old Cam Newton that's going to return to the field next year. Or it's premature if you look at who he is and what he's been through before. He went through this same injury 2016, played through it that time, had the surgery in the offseason, got it fixed, and came back, played 16 games, and won 11 of those. So he returned to form. This is a guy who was having an MVP season before this injury this year. I just think that this is a classic case of a guy who's not hurt, but that's par for the course for a great quarterback, no matter who you are. You want to go Tom Brady, missed the entire season before. Peyton Manning, missed the entire season before. Aaron Rodgers, last year, this year. And that preparation, I think, is premature because he's coming back at 30. He's not even coming back at an elderly age where you got to start saying, who's out there and how should we shift our focus as an organization? Don't forget that form, mechanics, is just a means to an end. Everybody, Phillip Rivers can show you that mechanics don't mean everything. Larry Bird's shot didn't look pretty, but it was a means to an end. Michael Johnson, the best athlete for a while in our world, track runner. Everybody told him to break his elbows, run like everybody else. Michael Johnson ran like a robot to the tune of 2 world records. So I'm not concerned that Cam is an upper body thrower. A lot of times people will instruct you if you're just so physically gifted not to follow through with all the same mechanics. My golf
got a bad shoulder, and you keep throwing totally with your upper body, Marcellus.
And he has a bad shoulder, and he's had it twice. This is the second time in a career that's been 7-8 years. That's an NFL MVP career, and he's been known as an Iron Man. So I think the point at the shoulder, which has been an issue with him, but he's not a guy that's breaking down. He's not a guy that's not available every week. He's been known and termed an Iron Man. This is just an example of a guy who's hurt, get it fixed, and return back to greatness.